What do you got? What do you got? The CIA's after me, look. The drones. Come on in. Stay away, drone man.
Say hello.
Too much. Coffee break.
Right. Caesar, take your headphones, man.
Thank you, sir.
Can't he do this? Can't he hold the rig himself?
How? How?
Boss, do you have any words?
How would he hold it himself?
So he needs a camera, does he?
Well, I mean, or a selfie stick.
The is down below in the dungeon.
So we need to talk about timekeepers.
Yes, sir. I am a Time Lord.
So,
They never knew my times.
okay. So you're in charge of time, but you're not on our time, yeah?
I don't know. Do we share time collectively as human beings?
Well, there is a common thread of time that the majority of human beings share, and I would like you to also share that time in the future.
To be honest,
Here we go.
oh, if there was two twins, yeah, probably saw this on a Facebook post, or Joe Rogan or something like that. Oh, now I'm on a long monologue of the two twins with a different time.
Anyway, my point is,
Okay.
we have people tuning into the stream. Your job is to host it. Yeah? Speak to the audience, bring them over, and have a good night. I'm Harry, I'm the host tonight. I'll see you in about 10-15 minutes. Right, you can start sending people to Caesar.
Right, operation, where's my food?
Some more friends for you. This is Caesar. We do not market him. I'm the market man.
Boss
I
himself!
don't market him at all.
Oh, Los boys! What do you think? John Cena selling out.
I wasn't aware that he has. What's he done?
He threw Cody Rhodes to the final boss. Whipped him with a leather belt.
I have no opinions on this subject.
You are not cultured in a matter.
Not in the matter of wrestling. Hit me with another.
Sorry, mate. There we go. Don't host it.
What do they need to know?
What's this connected to?
Nothing. They're yours. So I just gave them back.
Are you here? Tell us.
look him straight in the eye. Please don't look him straight in the eye.
To be honest, well, we got a boost.
Okay, ladies. 1, 2. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for your evening's entertainment? So, are all my comedians ready? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play you a little video, right, just for motivational purposes.
There is no excuse for not living up to your fullest potential. No excuse. I told you, I didn't get a new daddy. I didn't get a new mama. What changed? I changed. And I stopped being a victim. I stopped saying, I've got to wait for good things to happen to me. And I said, I'm going to grind.
So remember, people, this is
I'm going to work.
I'm going to together as we start to clap, as I welcome to the stage your host of the evening, the Pied Piper, the King of Chaos. He goes by the name of Harry Deanswell. Thank you. Wow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What an entrance. Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for that fanfare, like a Windows computer opening. Welcome to Rats in our snazzy new venue. This sounds horrible, by the way. Really horrible. Okay, good. Well, nothing's changed. Honestly, it takes us 4 hours to set up, and you'd think you'd have checked the host's microphone, seeing as I'm going to be on stage the most, which some of you seem disappointed about. And I can hear my dog crying. Luna, please do not attack your dog sitter. Thank you. So I have a dog, by the way. She's, she can't be left alone. So I have to bring her to the show. Some people would say that's animal abuse, but she's good. All right. Could you not grunt, Caesar? It's really distracting. So this is a new thing. So we've now joined Twitch, and and in order to talk to the audience at home who watch Twitch, we've brought in Caesar to sort of like keep them occupied. How did that go for you tonight, Caesar?
I disagree with modern technology. You have to be a bit of a hypocrite to live in this world, ladies and gentlemen. Does anyone claim to be a hypocrite?
Okay, well that's a good thing, I think.
You're all hypocrites then.
All right, thank you, Caesar. The views just went down, so you're not doing a very good job. I'm keeping an eye on it. Oh, this is nice. This is a nice screen to have up here. Just the sort of like all the tabs. Yeah, that's good. Looks good. You know, Chrome, file, edit, view, history. But it's really top notch. Is that you or is that in the room?
No, that's me. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. You're gonna have to stop making those sexual noises. Seriously though. Otherwise you're.
I apologise.
Yeah.
I've had this issue for a while.
All right. Well, you're gonna have to go and sort those issues out in your own time, not ours. All right.
Let me know, and that's it. I'll stop after that. Yeah, is that what you guys want? I'll be quiet after that.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind. All right.
All right.
Wow. Okay. Thank you. All right. So that's the last we'll be hearing of you. You can have the interval to do what you like. All right. As long as it isn't like what you did last week, because that girl complained about it. Anyway. Good. So welcome to Rats, London's most chaotic comedy club. Give us a cheer if you've been here before. Wow, return customers. And give us a cheer if this is your first time at Rats. Okay. As you may notice, the second cheer was much more enthusiastic, and by the end of the show, you'll have worked out why. So this is a sort of new act night where started about, I would say, 8 years ago. And this is the most people we've ever had at it in the 8-year run. So well done, well done. It's obviously we've moved. Say that again. Yeah, Luna, you should be happy about that, Luna. It means you're going to have some nice dog food. She's copying Caesar, I think. Shh, please. What a lady said something. Do you remember what it was?
Yeah, I said I was disappointed that there were so many people here.
Yes, it's not. It's very off-brand. I'm sorry about that, but don't worry. If Caesar keeps groaning, they'll definitely be leaving. So, usually by the second half, we get it down, no matter how busy it is. So, Josh, can you sort your friend out? Seriously.
Thank you.
So this is Josh, who's head of streaming, and he bought tech support. Yeah. Could you sort
and Caesar support.
Yeah. So could you do some wrangling, because he's already killed all the momentum of the show. Not that there was any really here. So so it's competition. You're going to vote for your favourite acts, and you're going to see new comedians strutting their stuff, and we're also streaming this. So if anyone's watching on the stream, hello. So I'm playing to two audience. It's the most high-tech plate spinning act in the world. I'm playing to you and the people watching at home. So do we know how many people are watching? Could you get that up?
I don't know.
0 people watching. Well, I'm so glad we spent £800 on that TV. Well done, Caesar. You really brought the people in. Are we live? All right. Well, so my whole team's left me now. It's just me. I'm just talking into the abyss. So there's 0 people watching, and there's lots of people watching here. So I'm just going to focus on you guys. So because I was told that if we started streaming, we would make more money, but I suppose you need some audience for that. But when we do, if we do have the stream, they can heckle live, and so that will come up on the screen behind the act. So hopefully some people will tune in. But we'll see. What have you been up to, Russell?
Just working mainly.
Great anecdote. One of the great anecdotes. Really helping me out there. What do you do for a living? I mean, because we've got some people who've been before, but some who it's their first time.
Well, I work in. I do many things. I work in telecoms.
Okay.
Also a bit of DJing.
Yep.
And I'm currently embarking on a new adventure.
Oh, please do share with us. What is this new adventure?
I'm learning how to trade.
Oh, okay. Gambling addiction. Wicked. How's that going? Have you made or lost any money yet?
I haven't started yet. It's going to be like a year of training before I even...
Before they even let you out there?
Well, I mean, otherwise I lose money, right?
Yeah, tell me about it. I've run this gig for 8 years. If there's one thing I know, it's how to lose money. Cool. So, all right. So, but in theory, so is that like get rich quick scheme or something, or?
Oh, it's just no. That's how to lose money.
What you're doing?
Well, getting rich quick is
how
to lose money.
Well, you're not getting any younger. Anyway, so you got a comment? Oh, here we go. Oh no, that's from last week. I remember that. Oh, we've got a Russell's home screen again.
Yeah, I don't know what it's because they normally send. I don't know what's going on.
All right, well, thanks for your help again. Anyway, well, good luck with the trading. Hopefully, if you make some money, you can invest in some marketing. Right. Okay. Here comes trouble. All right. The other thing with the new lighting is I can't see anyone in the audience, and one of my stock in trades is audience.
What is this guy doing?
All right, you're scaring my dog. All right, you can let the dog go now, Franklin, and she'll come and hang out with me on stage. Luna, come here. We'll do some tricks. Come on. Oh no, she wants to go near Russell.
Sorry, it's a bit of a mess up here.
Yeah. All right.
I'll
So-
tidy up for you.
Here we go. Right, this is Luna, ladies and gentlemen. Let's say hello. Round of applause for Luna. If you'd like to do, if you put your fist up and say high five, we'll do a high five.
Okay, that needs more work, I think. Just a
Anyway,
little
but
bit.
that's she's having a lovely time. If she's going in there, it means she's going to do a piss. So
Caesar, you can
Yeah.
sort that out.
yeah, she's. Oh, you want to watch the show? Okay, yeah. Do you feel she's very friendly? Oh, yes. So I can't see anyone.
Anyone allergic to dogs?
Is anyone allergic to you? So
I should have been clear.
let's bring an act on. I think.
Okay. I think that's. So, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for your first act of the night? I need to see some clapping going on. Let's get some energy in the room as we bring our first act to the stage.
As we welcome, oh God, as hard to see this, Robert and Drew.
Thank you. Wow, adorable dog. It's nice to meet you guys. You guys good? Nice, nice. My name's Robert, like he said. I'm from Dagenham. Do you guys know Dagenham? Yeah, a little bit of a hoodie area, right? And the most hood thing about me is that my dad left when I was 1. That's my most hood characteristic, right? But I don't really particularly blame myself, you know? Because you have to be like a real dick of a baby for your dad to leave you when you're 1. You know, it's actually kind of impressive. It's like how, you know, like babies are cute so your dad don't leave you. How did you fuck that up? It's actually kind of insane. But yeah, it's like I don't blame myself because I'm pretty sure it was my brother's fault, you know? Like he was 10 years old. If your dad leaves you when you're 10, it's your fault. I don't want to break the bad news, but it's your fault. And I know it to be true because my dad came back when I was 10 and he left again. That's I was just there like, oh, it's true what they say. We are just annoying. Damn. And I'm a TA now as well, so I'm like, yeah. It makes sense. It makes sense. But I've been trying to date, but unsuccessfully. And I think it's because of where I come from. And I don't mean Romania, I mean Dagenham. Like, otherwise we would have had bigger issues at hand, right? No. Okay, I think it's because I'm from Dagenham, you know. And I think it's because all the girls in Dagenham, they're attracted to, like, more hood-like guys. Whereas, like, I don't know what sort of impression I'm giving, but I feel like I look like I sell drugs, but I look like I sell mushrooms. I feel like that's more along my vibe, you know, closer to my vibe. But it's all about finding your niche is what I found. You know, dating is all about finding your niche. And I have found out my niche is Christian girls from Leeds. That's a very specific pool in the kind of the middle of the UK, and they have to be Christian, otherwise it doesn't work. And the way I found this out is that I went to my local supermarket with this girl, a Christian girl from Leeds. And by the way, I'm not crazy. I didn't take her out on a date to the supermarket, you know. That's insane. And here's the world's food section. And anything you want from China. No. But I went to that place because that's where I buy papayas, you know. I like papayas. They're a great fruit. I usually buy 2 of them. One papaya is £1.75, so 2 of them is £3.50. That's very expensive if you ask me. But what I do and what you can do as well, instead of like scanning the papaya to pay for them, I just weigh them as bananas. And that comes out to 28p on average. So I think that's a big brain. You know, I was feeling very proud of myself. But her reaction was weird, you know. Like she came to me, she was like, Robert, what are you doing? Robert, that's a papaya, no a banana, Robert. What are you doing? I know. Like, what a dumb cunt I am. No. Like, what am I... Robert, that's a papaya, no a banana. And I was just there like... You know, you have to like put up a front because I was like, it's like I'm not even worried about this. She's like, what if the police comes? I'm like, let them come, baby. I don't give a fuck. You know, it's like, what are they gonna do? You know, I wanted to portray that bad boyness to her, but in the back of my mind, I was like, oh my god, stop bringing so much attention. This is why I steal papayas. What? You're ruining the whole thing. It's like, how am I meant to steal now? But that's fun. I have a lot of stealing strategies. I have quite a lot of stealing strategies. One of my one of my strategies is that I found out like a couple of weeks ago. Like I went to a shop with a black friend, and the guy was following us everywhere we were going. At first, I thought he was following us, and then I was like, "Look at that following us." And my friend said, "You go that way, and then you'll see who's really following." And he kept following him, and I was there like, "Whoa!" And ever since then, I've not gone to a shop without a black friend. And I've just been like, dude, okay, I just take random friends. I'm like, okay, dude, you go that way, I'll go this way. And they're always like, why? It's like, I'll buy you something, just go, you know? I'm always strolling out. It's funny, you know, you have to use prejudice to your advantage, guys, you know? Like, it's easier to differentiate between a black and a white guy, but not a Romanian and another white person. We are incognito thieves. That's the way I like to put it, incognito thieves. That's funny. I believe I actually believe that's quite funny. That went faster than expected. So they don't tend to. I don't really get like an extra minute because I kind of want to do a premise now, but that's fine. So I have a biology degree, which I feel like is the lowest of the STEM subjects. You know, because you leave university with a very particularly useless set of skills. That was a Taken reference. Not very good. That's fun. Are you having fun, miss? It started out well, right? I should have timed myself better. I did have a mom joke, but I didn't think I would have time. And mom joke, she's kind of sexy. That's kind of the gist. That's. Thank you. Woo! Do I stay on stage?
Okay, thank you so much, Robert.
No worries.
So I missed your act. I've seen it before.
You didn't see this.
Yes. How misogynistic was it tonight, guys?
From a scale of 1 to 10.
0.
Thank you.
Oh,
I am a gift to females, created by the one above.
So no, just sorry. We were managing the stream. Oh, here comes the dog. She really liked it. Actually, she had a sleep during your set. So. But it sounded like it went well, actually.
I would say I'm trying to write a tight 5 for Up the Creek next week. Okay. So I did a very safe set today.
Finally.
Finally
you came
Apart from the black joke, but that was a good black joke. Right?
Well,
thank you.
Why did you look at the man of colour when you said that?
There's a black guy at the back end.
Yeah. Surely a good black joke would appeal to everyone.
That's true.
Otherwise it's racist. But shame I missed that now. Anyway, all right.
You guys want to tell him the joke?
Yeah, tell me the joke. Maybe someone could tell me the joke?
Does anyone remember the joke?
Does anyone remember? Well,
who wants to put their hand up and say the joke?
Really good sign.
At least the premise. The premise is simple.
He put his. Oh.
You go to a supermarket, you go with a black friend, the security follows the black friend, and you steal everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is racist.
Dude, how is that not hilarious?
All right. Well, glad that went up
That's
on the
just
stream.
practical smarts. Right. Street smarts. Sorry, go
All
on.
right. Thank you, Robert. Anyway,
You're welcome.
I'm just going to get you off before you say anything else racist.
Okay.
So, but good to see you, man.
It's good seeing you.
And good luck at Up the Creek on
Thursday next week.
Yeah.
Thank you. Should I go?
Yeah, it's traditional when
well,
when someone
there's two
says
mics, so I don't know what to do.
Oh right, yeah. It's traditional when someone says thank you, Robert, and the audience applaud to leave. But hopefully you'll have got that down in time for next Thursday. Anyway, there we go. That was the first. Oh look, we've had some heckles, which is blocked by a plant. Could you maybe move the plant? No. Yes.
It's okay.
Thank you.
Was it a good disguise?
Thank you, Caesar. We'll take care of this now. We'll come back to you in the interval.
Somebody riled him up. Somebody.
Who woke him up? No, seriously though, you are annoying everyone now. Josh,
It's okay.
can you sort
You
your?
have to drag him out again.
Yeah, drag him out.
Mission then. You didn't tell me what to do.
Oh yeah. Actually, I'll tell you what to do.
Go on.
Yeah, I want you to go to Oxford Circus. Yeah, and I want you to broadcast some interviews, and we'll cut to you when some of the acts are on.
Join this party.
It's a solo mission, and there's there is a small chance of death.
If I come back,
How you doing, my fine ladies?
There you go. That's what you should be doing.
Yeah. All right. So some of that sort of stuff.
One more time.
How you doing, my fine ladies?
worse from there. It gets worse. Go on. Like the worst bits.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll be playing them. Yeah. So go and get us some video of.
One, two.
Right. I tell you what.
Got a warning.
Hold on. No. I tell you what.
If I come back,
We want you to come
I'm
back.
gonna be a different man.
Let's all,
Yes,
as an
please.
audience, come up with a question that we want Caesar to go and ask the man and probably most likely women in the street. So we have some suggestions.
Women, preferably.
How you doing, my fine ladies?
All right. Stop playing that.
Ladies of China.
Can you
I went to Trafalgar Square to meet the Chinese.
All right. So Caesar,
It
before.
was Chinese New Year, ladies
Yes.
and gentlemen.
Thank you so much.
Fake news.
Yeah. Listen. Caesar, shut it now.
Taking down.
Caesar, we're going to give you a mission. We're going to give you a mission.
Right, go on.
So what's? Come on. Shh. Caesar, silence, please. Can we?
I'm gonna find out where the best Bitcoin leads.
Josh, can you sort your employee out, please? Seriously, I'm trying to get you.
Massage on the sausage. £50. Alright, I'll stop, I'll go.
No, we're gonna give you a question. If you just stop talking.
Oh, sorry, go on then.
So, can we please come up with a question that we want Caesar to go and ask the general public? Shout them out. Suggestions. Should I go home? That's a good one. Have we got any others?
I agree with them. I'm not getting paid for this. I've come here for the pure art of things.
Okay.
This is art.
Yes.
Look at it.
Very, very. Stop it.
Are you not entertained?
I'm like. This is horrible. Very, very bad art. Yes, it is. So, listen.
Russ was quick with it.
Yeah. All right. So, can we come up with some questions for Caesar to ask the members of the general public?
How much would you charge to go gay?
Okay, that's a good one.
I will never change.
Caesar, silence, please. We're trying to sort this out now. There's a.
I'm a man that loves women.
Yes.
The other day,
All right. Josh.
time. It's women time.
Josh.
Yeah.
Megan Fox with a dick. Or
Oh, look.
Hogan with a pussy.
Josh, just get him out of the room. Get him out of the room. He's outrageous.
Why isn't Caesar allowed one?
Why isn't Caesar allowed near schools? That's a good question.
Cheap humour.
I was only meeting her for friendly, right?
That's why.
Well, I mean, so sorry about that. He's uncontrollable. In fact, I think this is. It was funny last week, but this week it's just annoying.
I still find it funny.
Yeah.
I find the fact.
Let's have a vote. Hands
such
up.
pain.
Who would like to keep Caesar on the team? Give us a cheer. Give us a cheer if you would like us to fire Caesar with immediate effect. And give us a cheer if you are neutral. Okay.
How many votes do I get?
You get. All right, so there we go. Sorry, it's really hard to run a gig when you have a mentally ill man shouting at you. Well, yeah, we've had that one. Luna's having a sleep on the stage. She loves the limelight. I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, so thanks, Robert. Let's crack on with the show. Yeah.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for your next act of the evening? There's something wrong with those mics, isn't there? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's get that clapping going one more time.
One, two.
No, before you do that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for your next act? Let's see some noise!
So I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about my job. It's kind of interesting. So I'm actually a doctor, and I know I don't look like your typical GP, and that's because I'm not a GP. I actually do porn. But both those things are true, right? I am a doctor who has done porn. It's just I have a PhD, which means I'm a doctor of philosophy, which if you don't know, means you ask a lot of big questions about the world, but it doesn't make you very employable. So a few years ago, I started an OnlyFans. Yes, I fell down that PhD to porn pipeline. Happens to the best of us. But yeah, don't worry, I chose to do it. You know, no one abused me. I've actually never been molested. That's not a complaint, by the way. Or an invitation. I told someone that recently. I said, I've never been molested. And they were like, really? I was like, you know, they were a bit shocked. But it might have been, though, because it was the first thing I said to them. Sorry for trying to make conversation with my Uber driver, right? But yeah, no, I was nervous about starting an OnlyFans. I was like, will anyone subscribe? Because the one thing more embarrassing than starting an OnlyFans is starting one that no one subscribes to. Like, can you imagine having no money but everyone's seen your hole? Like, that would be crazy. But all my worries went away one day when I was walking down the street and I saw something really disgusting. It was really disturbing, actually. I saw this man and he was masturbating next to a dead pigeon. Gross, right? Gross. But then I thought, if that pigeon can find a market, then so can I. Because I didn't mean to brag, but I feel like I'm slightly hotter than a dead pigeon. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm human and alive. Yeah, if you want to find my OnlyFans tag later, it's not a dead bird. If you want to see it, look it up. But yeah, no, my job is kind of weird. One thing I do on a daily basis, and this is true, this is an actual thing I do, I rate men's penises. Men send me a photo of their penis and some money, and I have to give it a review. And it can't be just like a few words, it has to be like Guardian level film review. So I'll like have to tell men that their balls are attention grabbing to like pad out the word count, you know? But yeah, it's pretty, I don't really know why men ask me to do that for them. You know, if a man said to me, would you like me to give you a detailed review of your vagina? I'd be like, yeah, all right. Sounds kind of fun. All right, I slightly get it. I did technically have a vagina review like a month ago. I went for a smear test, which the NHS, they don't give you a score, but the nurse did tell me she used the small speculum. So I think that's top marks. Sorry, that was kind of gross. And I sound like I'm bragging. It's just, I want to make it clear. I went from PhD to internet prostitute. I need to celebrate every small win I can get. And she is very small, so yeah. Yeah, other weird things I have done for money. For example, one time I had to make a video for a man where I was fully clothed, wearing trainers, but I had to step on different food items. Right, it's called a crushing fetish. And this is a real fetish, which is a crazy fetish to have, right? Imagine this, okay? You're in Waitrose, and I say that because business is going pretty well. And you're in the fruit and veg aisle, and you see a woman step on a grape that had like accidentally rolled on the floor. And then you see that, and you blow your load. That is crazy. That is mad. I didn't know that was something that turned men on. You telling me I could maybe step on some fruit and I might like get a boyfriend? Wow. On an unrelated note, I have been banned from the fruit and veg aisle in my local Waitrose. Something about wasting produce. Sorry for trying to take a chance on love. But yeah, I thought I've got a minute left now, so I thought maybe I'd do a bit of crowd work. I'll probably do what I do best. So does anyone want to show me their penis for me to review? No? Yeah? Could be a really funny bit. Get you perma-banned on Twitch. No? Oh. Okay. Maybe next time. That is all the material I have, actually. So I might just stand here for the final 20 seconds. Go on, yeah. Good crowd tonight. Good crowd tonight. I feel like you're really eager, and I love that. Thank you so much for supporting me and my work. Yeah. But yeah. Thank you.
There's a lot going on. How was that? Your first ever rats?
Yeah, my first ever rats. Yeah.
Yeah, and you,
I
yeah,
didn't get my rat out, so that's.
and we're very pleased about that. So you, it's not what this show's about. Oh, hello. So what I was going to say was you got recommended this gig by a friend, Russell.
Yes.
These are really like boomy and don't sound good at all. Are you picking up on that, or is that just me? Yes, a friend recommended this gig to you.
Yes.
Are they still going to be a friend after?
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. This gig is kind of his vibe, so I can see why he.
Oh,
recommended
that would
yeah.
suggest it's not your vibe.
No, it's been great. It's been amazing.
Yeah, what is your ideal gig then, just out of interest? What's your perfect
getting
gig?
paid loads of money, probably.
Okay, well, stick to the OnlyFans, I reckon. Yeah. This is not the industry. Although there are some movers and shakers in the crowd tonight that I know of who might be able to help you on the road to that. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So, no pressure. He's looking at me like I'm just a tour manager, but it's still it's a door. You know that you could walk in.
Doors.
Yeah. Who doesn't love a door? Right? Give it, anyone here who doesn't love a door? Okay, well that's out of sync.
So,
Yes.
so Josh is trying to get this character called Ian Bunker to do a phone in.
Okay.
But
So is this one of the people watching?
Yes, but we've actually found like a little picture of him. So here
Okay,
we
so
go.
hold
This
on,
is for
I'll
you, Ian. we found your picture online, and we just want to make sure it's true that this is
Okay.
you, Ian Bunker.
So
Well, we'll
he looks what? Sorry, someone laughed at the wrong time there, which is.
Sorry, I just said he looks familiar. But
Oh, really?
hang on.
Have you seen this man? Oh, is it an OnlyFans thing? Oh, maybe you're subscribing.
He's my biggest competition.
Do you reckon that says arse or Arsenal? What do we reckon?
Arsehole.
Arsehole. Yeah.
Looks like abs, doesn't it? With
Oh,
an
that's
E
a
at the
nice-
end.
That's a nice picture of his dog. Anyway, all right, thanks, Kat. Sorry for
Thanks.
keeping you. I'll take that, yeah. All right, well, that was great. So thank you so much. Yeah. So for those of you not familiar with open mic comedy, that we booked Kat because it was International Women's Day last week. Yeah, we loved her. Yeah. That's good. No, there's a real shortage of female acts on the circuit, and when you see people like Caesar, you realise why. So it's a horrible atmosphere for them, unfortunately. But thanks, Kat, and we shall send our regards to Josh for recommending you. All right, shall we bring on our final act of this half, guys? Sorry, I know you got excited there, but it's just this half.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's get that clapping going.
Before we
One more
do,
time.
Thank you.
Oh, wrong name.
That's all right.
I'll get there.
Thank you. I'm Scott Manley Hadley. I'm going to confess a few things to you today. The first one is that I have a Napoleon complex. Not the one where you're short and aggy, which is short for aggressive, but the one where you often send messages to your lovers asking them not to wash. That Napoleon complex, the liking stinky women one. That one. My second confession is worse. I'm a poet. But you're right to boo. I'm not into poetry myself, and my favourite poet is Scott Manley Hadley. As a poet, you really do have to back yourself, because no one else will. You know, there's no one in the world who thinks we need more poets. Every single poet is one poet too many, as T.S. Eliot used to say. I will be reciting a poem for you this evening, so if you're not up for that, get out now. Some context before I start. I am from the West Midlands originally, so in my accent, the word bald, as in no hair, rhymes with the word gold, as in shiny, metallic. I'm not talking about boldness, as in bravery. I know nothing about being brave. I know too much about being bold. I'd also really love to use both of my hands for emphasis for this, but this microphone, this chunky, thick microphone, doesn't fit in the mic stand. Could someone stand here and give me an arm just for 1 minute? I'd love it. Thank you very much. Little bit higher. Sorry. Okay, I'll squat. This is the poem. Bold pated, but still gold plated. Living in a world where hair loss is hated. Some things that glitter are bold. Some people get bold before they get old. Bold but not forgotten. Bold to the bone. My scalp holds power like a rolling stone. A boldy feels. A boldy's alive. A boldy's got a heart with feelings inside. I took a razor to my scalp, not my wrists. Even though I'm bold, I've got a right to exist. Bold is beautiful. Bold shines like gold. My scalp is strong. I'm solid bold. Thank you. I'm Scott Manley Hadley, aka Solid Bold. Solid Bold is my bold name. You might not be aware of this if you've got hair, but when you first shave your head, you're permitted to adopt a new bold pseudonym. The fact that most bold people choose not to do this tells you everything you need to know about the bold community. So don't worry, you're not getting any bold power stuff from me. I hate bold people too. You know, I think bold people are disgusting. I think it's a national disgrace that bold people are permitted to live, work, and even play amongst normal people. Bold people, they're an abomination. God created Adam and Eve, not bold Adam and bold Eve. Bold people, we've got more in common with snakes, with fish, with chickens than we do with the rest of you, because we don't have souls. Because as you all know, souls are stored in the hair. Souls are stored in the hair. My next confession is that I am legally married. How did I manage that with no hair? I don't know. Stop asking me. But when you do get married, lots of people like to give you advice. And one phrase you hear a lot is happy wife, happy life. But what no one clarifies is that's an adjective. It's an equation, and you can swap that adjective for anything, and it still holds up. So that could be bad, you know, sad wife, sad life. It could be neutral, Swiss wife, Swiss life. Or it could be very good, like stinky wife, stinky life. I'm very happy with my choices. I'm Scott Manley Hadley. Thank you very much.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh, yeah, we could get that chant going. No, just one person? Baldy. No, you don't want to do it? You bottled it. All right, cool. So, say that again. Nothing. All right, good. So you've made... All right. So you've made bald your whole sort of lifestyle, yeah?
It made me, I think.
Okay. And how old were you when you first went bald?
Too young. Too young. Too young.
Are you bald everywhere?
That's a good question. Yeah.
Depends what day of the week it is.
Do you like a completely shaven man, madam? No. Okay. Well, you're in luck. Because we can see, look, well, he's got quite hairy legs,
Yeah,
which is
there
often
is a little bit
the
broken
case
out.
with bald men, is they have an overproduction of testosterone, so they have hair everywhere else except on their head. Is that correct?
Yeah, and big balls.
And big balls. All right. Well, that's Luna came right next to you when you said that. So, and why do you think they haven't found a cure for baldness yet? Because surely that would make a lot of money.
I mean, I think they have. It's just very, very expensive.
Oh. Or you could. It's in Turkey.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, if he went to Turkey, he wouldn't have an act anymore. So, all right, cool. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was great.
Thank you very much.
Great. Yes. Well, we will have a better system next week as like a sort of working mic stand. Do you think we could have that?
I think we could work towards it.
Okay. Right. Well, guys, that was a very chaotic first half. Largely started by Caesar, who I've been told has been let back into the mental asylum, and we won't be seeing him again. I know it is a shame, but hopefully.
I was only meeting her for friendly, right?
All right. So, guys, we're going to sort of reacclimatise to reality, have an interval. It's very hot in here. Did you put the aircon on? Oh, really?
Yeah, I can feel it. It's cold.
Okay. All right, cool.
It's almost an acronym.
All right, cool. Right, Russell, put some music on. Make sure the stream is turned off because we don't want to get a copyright strike. And, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for the acts we saw in the first half. We'll have a 10-minute break and we'll see you back for the second half.
No. Okay, you're live.
Okay.
I can't see it on screen.
So you just pulled the rats, how was it? Oh, brilliant. Yeah, good, yeah. So there was like nothing of experience? No. In what way? Well, I mean, it's kind of chaos from the moment you get in there. It's not even just downstairs, it's upstairs. So you push open the door? Yeah. Yeah. And what was the first guys walk through and just get arrived at the public? But you can genuinely just kind of well, you got it. Yeah, we're doing okay. So, so what was the first bit of chaos you experienced?
It's fine, yes. It's up away.
Oh, season, yeah.
You can't make it.
Wait. He was when he was dropped, the idea was right, yeah. Yeah, it turns out it's very funny.
That's it. And what have you done now? Well, you can do this because I've got to check the audio in the room, yeah?
You guys left with no shuffle.
If anyone wants to join us, we are broadcasting live on Flats and Fans and sort of into the show. You look down like interested. So this lady in the audience, I didn't catch her name. Kirstin. So Kirstin's first ever experience of rats. Very brand damaging. So Kat was saying that you've never experienced something like that. I heard in the interview that working bonding. Yeah.
So it says that yeah, I would suggest that maybe steps up a little bit in the game, you know, shows a bit more potential than some other slightly
That's acts, yes. We can't be named, but we know who you're
we don't want to name them, but there were some pretty cool bits.
Yes. That's the whole point of the night. So that's why Cat did so well.
Also, it's not.
Leave the switch.
It is brilliant. Yeah, I think it's good stuff.
Oh, look. That's us there. Look. It's great. It's on YouTube right now. We're doing this man's job. Tita, would you like to take over? So yeah, there we go. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Oh, great clip. Yeah, there's a guy who likes them.
Harry, how do you think the first half went?
I was in a bit of a daze, to be honest. There was a lot of stressful things going on, so I couldn't really understand how it went. I'll have to watch it back and it's like that.
Do you not think it was kind of Ian Bunker to send a photo of himself into the rat chat?
Ian Bunker, it was lovely to finally meet him. He's been watching for a couple of weeks and to finally put a face to the name was very good for us. Right, we're going to, Franklin, why don't we get him out downstairs? This is Franklin, come here. This is Franklin, our marketing manager. And he's been working for us for 3 weeks now. And how many people have you noticed here? Two, yeah? Leave a comments in the comments if you think there's a way we can improve. Anyway, let's get everyone down and start the show. Alright, well thanks guys. We'll see you downstairs. If you're watching on the stream, keep watching. We'll be back in, I would say, 2 to 5 minutes. Thank you.
Ask them the question.
Who's that bastard? What's his name?
Ask them the question.
I let him off first time. Glaswegian bastard that man was. Glaswegian bastard that man was. Glaswegian. Shock factor. What, you can't say England in England? Where the hell are we? What's the world come to? You can't even say England. The world come to England. What? Oh, yeah, I got this jacket from a right-wing extremist. He's taken my right-wing. Tommy Robinson! Died for our sins! Alright, let me get my shit, I'll get out of it. I've had enough of this shit show. I'm going home. Yeah, enjoy what's left of whatever this is.
No, I'm here. Good guy. Well, Russell's enjoying himself.
I'll tell you, I think this is the best thing this show's ever happened to this show, honestly.
Sorry, guys, we're just sorting this out, and then we'll be right back with you.
What do you think that act anyways? The act of art. This is comedy, I can say whatever I want. Welcome to the Rat Show.
The first Rats eviction.
I'll see you in hell!
So you officially watched the first Rats eviction. We will be kicking members of staff out periodically during the show. I opt for being next. He's back! He's back! Everyone hides! Quick! Okay, 1 sec.
One, two. All right. This will be smoother at some point. I don't know when. Come on, Luna. Let's go. Let's go in here.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for your second half of absolute chaos and less sexual offenders? As most of the sexual offenders have been evicted from the building. So keep that cheer going as we bring back to the stage our host, Harry Deansway.
And
Thank you so much. It's wonderful to come on to the Wi-Fi password. I've really made it. Yeah, thanks, Josh, for looking after the dog, like I asked you. Right. Do you mind doing that? Just because she's like drinking from people's drinks, and I read online today that alcohol kills them. So yeah. Yeah. Come, Luna, go in the dressing room. Stop being a diva. Go on.
No, anything but that.
All right, so welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So usually I speak to the audience, but I actually can't see any of you because this light is so bright. But hello, ladies at the back there. Yes, you two who just looked at each other. Yes, well, you were talking, so I thought you have something to say. So let's find out. Did you enjoy the first half? Absolutely. Okay. Where's am I detecting an accent?
No. Big talkers.
So you literally have you're just generic. You're not from anywhere. Absolutely. Okay. Tough crowd. This is very boomy again, Russell. I mean, you have stopped finding pictures of bald men on the internet.
The thing is, I don't have a monitor, so I cannot hear.
Why don't you play?
The speaker's here. Yeah. I'm here.
Do you know
right? So I cannot hear.
Do you know what that sounds like?
What?
An excuse. So
hang on.
When someone makes an excuse here at Rats, this is what we play.
It was almost impossible for me to sweat.
Okay, so that's what you sounded like right there. Not my Oh, great! A beer delivery is coming in. Fantastic. Everything all right in the corridor? I
don't know. What's happened there?
What? I don't know. Could someone report? Can you see what's going on there?
There doesn't seem
No,
to
don't
be
go
anyone
down
there.
the corridor. It's Caesar. Caesar's broken in.
A light went on, there's nobody there.
Okay, we will keep you updated on that
That
situation.
sounds like Caesar. Lights on, but nobody's there.
Sounds like a lot of people working on the Rats team, to be honest. Right. Is there any way to get the link up for Video Ninja for these guys if they want to share with their friends? Just have interest.
I can type it if you send it to me.
All right. Well, before we do, sure. Excuse me, guys. I'm just going to send a text. I mean, you wouldn't get this live at the Apollo. Anyway, what was I going to say? Should we meet the people who are operating the technical side of the show? Would you like to meet them? All right, let's get them up in the room. Is that possible? We see them on the screen any second now. Can you hear us? We're calling it the Wizard of Oz room. We're just seeing the black screen at the moment. Can you hear me? Would you like to? There they are. That is the backstage team. Drew, can you speak?
Yeah, I can speak.
And you're out of sync. Fantastic. You're doing a great job. How's it going? So we've got Drew, Josh, and One Thing there. They are operating the stream. How many viewers do we currently have on the stream? Oh, look, they all look.
We have a big fat 0 at the moment.
No, how many do we really have? I looked at the info, there was like 5 of them.
It's 100.
2, right. All right. There we go, we've got 2 viewers. So if you're watching, do leave a comment. And Luke, is your friend going to join us for our Video Ninja?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, cool. So we have someone ready to join us for our Video Ninja, guys. Someone ready to join us.
Okay, yes, we do.
Oh, you can hear me as well. Yeah. All right. So this is another feature that we're trying out where we're going to find someone via video link.
We're trying to queue them up right now.
Okay. So that'll come up on the screen as well for us.
Maybe it'll come up on the screen.
I hope it will.
It's quite buggy.
That's my shirt on the back of your chair. I should be wearing that. It's quite nice.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. Shame. Missed opportunity to. I can wear it next week.
Who's it we're cutting to? Are they interesting?
Interesting. It's currently just, we can't see, it's an empty room. We can hear it. I think it's all through that. Do you need to be in headphones?
I haven't got headphones.
It's all muted on my
You're on, but it's not working, so I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what's wrong.
SOS Alan Martin.
Who's that on? Like, the microphone's up, isn't it? On there. TV.
Sunday SOS.
Can you talk?
Yes, I can talk. English. Solo English.
I think we need to be.
Luke Malloy is my hero. Happy birthday, Luke Malloy.
Marcus is watching the stream. Do you have any headphones?
Sadly not, I'm down the pub.
Do you have any headphones?
No. No, sadly we're down the pub. Happily we're down the pub.
And his audio, please. Wow, there we go. We are.
My screen back. Thank you.
Okay. So, oh, madam, you messaged me this morning on Instagram. You came to the show today, haven't you? Yeah, you. Yeah. So, what made you choose to come tonight? Oh, you came for Kat. Yeah. Okay.
And she was great. So
Yeah, she was fantastic. So thanks for coming. Anyway, you've helped boost record-breaking numbers. We have had the traditional walkouts, though. Why are you playing a clip from The Big Lebowski?
Man,
That's all.
that frame rate is just... What is going on? Look at it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm trying to host a comedy show here. I'd rather not find out the frame rate of your videos. But this is... Yeah.
This is awful.
Yeah.
We're
well,
rocking
this
6
is maybe a
frames per
discussion for
second.
after the show. All right, right. Could you get your head back in the room? Okay. What's that? What's that song you're singing? Oh, yeah. Well, this is a bit like Severance. Is that what you're saying? Oh yeah, he's in Severance. Yeah, I've given up on series 2. I think it's shit. Yeah. Who else? Yes, it's not good, is it? The second series. Yeah, they don't know what they're doing. So, any fans of Severance in? Yeah. Don't start watching it. The second series is very bad. Anyway, so good. Anyway, that's enough Severance chat. Russell, let's get on. This is very distracting. Hello, in the corridor. Yeah, I don't even know what's open. Yes, are you performing tonight? Are you an audience member? Oh, well, if you would kindly close the door for us, I'd appreciate that. All right, thank you so much. Yeah, okay. So I asked the man to close the door, who's clearly never closed the door before. Oh, Russell, that was an excuse. You've got to be quick off the mark.
A Pizza Express in Woking.
Sir, how did you hear about the show this evening? Yeah, you. From Kitty? You've got 2 names. Yeah. One for work and one for for this horrible hobby. In fact, but I bet you use... Yes. Okay, so are you a colleague, a friend? We
met on an improv course.
Oh, wow, okay. So... What's that? So what about dinner?
Have you had dinner? What?
Oh, we're going to do an improv sketch. All right, sir, come up. We'll do an improv sketch. Up you come. Yeah. Yeah, come on, let's do a bit of improv. Come on, don't worry, you're in safe hands.
Improv.
Come on, this is your chance. Your
Improv.
stage. Here we go. All right. So, what sort of improv would you like to do? Well, I'm going to do it with you, sir. What scene? What give us? Give me the framework, and we'll do an improv scene together. Okay. So.
Give us a word, please.
Improv.
Avocado.
Avocado.
Caesar.
Okay, let me just make a short monologue. Like, avocado, that makes me think of breakfast. And I think a lot of people put avocado on sourdough. Like, I don't get it. Avocado is like the most bland thing that you can eat. It's like green, and it's like you gotta at least put some salt in it. Like I don't get the point. I say bring back the beef. Put some beef on your sandwich.
Oh,
So you can do solo improv. What am I supposed to do? Oh, okay. After the scene based on that. Oh man, the avocado on toast is so good at this restaurant.
Really?
Yeah, I'm loving it. Do you not like avocado on toast?
I mean, it's okay. I don't see the point.
Nah. It's you know you get the right amount of lemon juice and salt and pepper. There's no better thing on toast for me.
Have you heard of spice?
Yes. Are you talking about the marijuana they smoke in prison?
No, I mean more like green chili, pepper.
Is green chili a spice? Oh, I just did the opposite. You're supposed to say yes. Yes, and yes, I have heard of spice, and I like it a lot on my. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we should put some spice on this avocado.
Okay. Have you got some?
Yeah, I always carry some.
Oh wow.
Here's some cayenne pepper.
Okay. My scene work is not the best, by the way. Scene work is when you sort of do the sort of like what is scene work? Why don't you tell them what scene work is? Oh, it's like it's the sort of.
Oh yeah. Try to act.
Yeah, trying to act. So I'm going to. I'm going to sprinkle some cayenne pepper on my avocado on toast.
That's not sufficient. Yeah, you need more.
Fucking hell, mate. All right.
Yes.
This is one of the great improv scenes.
Let me take off my backpack.
What? Why are you wearing a backpack?
Oh,
more cayenne. All right. Okay. More cayenne pepper. And scene. Thank you so much for that wonderful improv scene. There we go. So there we go. A bit of live improv there. Was fantastic. All right. Thank you. What's that, madam? There's 3 sugar babes. Okay. Good to know. By the way, if you don't take anything away from tonight, it's that there's 3 sugar babes, but they kind of revolve them, right? Because they. Excuse me.
There is a few of them.
Yeah. So there's not 3. There's more than 3. Good. All right. So I'm glad we've had that discussion. Should we bring an act on?
I think is the best time to.
All right, guys. Let's keep discussions to how many sugar babes there are to a minimum as we bring on an act. I mean, because I can deal with it, but these are very new comedians, and this is going to throw them. So just when I'm on stage, we can discuss whatever, but let's reset. I know it's hard. I know we've just seen a man improvise a scene about avocado, and we've had a discussion about how many sugar babes there are, but and we've had a very mad man sexually assault people in Tottenham Court Road, and I think he tried to fuck my dog last week as well. But let's put that all out of our minds and try and have a comedy night. Do we think we can do that? Yeah. All right, cool. Russell, over to you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as we start the acts for our second half, I'd like to get all those hands together, clapping away, as we bring to the stage the one, the only, the one, the only,
Chris Saunders.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You guys hear me now? Woo! There we go. Get up for Harry, your host. Caesar and his diabetic socks. Oh, my God. Youngest man in diabetic socks I've ever seen. My name's Chris Sanders. I'm on holiday. I just got back from Cambodia, actually. And it's weird. Like, on the way to Cambodia, I have, like, these older white friends. And they kept saying to me, watch out. You might find a wife, right? People only say that when you're, like, going to a third world developing country. No one says that when you're, like, just doing regular shit in your life. Like, hey, man, I'm going to go pick up some laundry. Watch out. You might find a wife, you know? No one says that when you're going to like a first world country, you know, like, hey man, gonna do a spring break in America. Watch out, might get a bullet in your ass, you know. When I was in Cambodia, though, I was hanging out with these Australians, and they all offered me cocaine. I don't do drugs, and I especially do not do drugs in Australia, all right, because I have a fear of prison. I had this, all right, I had this vision, you know, I'm like in jail. I call my girlfriend, like, babe, I'm doing 10 years in Cambodia. Watch out. You might find a husband. A little sleek Cambodian husband, yeah. I've been afraid of going missing, actually. It's weird. Like, when you travel, you read these stories, and that doesn't make sense, right? Like, I am a 36-year-old black Asian man. Going missing is like a white woman fear. That is a white woman fear. Doesn't make sense, you know? It's kind of weird, though. People are like, it's like a racial thing. Like, what's your name, ma'am? Florence, right? Florence, beautiful woman. If Florence goes missing, right? What time is it right now, Russell? Just past 9. At 9:05, people are looking for her in the streets. People have like her face on shirts. You know, they don't even know her. Bring her home. Bring her home. Do you know her? I don't know this bitch, but bring her home. You know, she's on the news. Black guy goes missing. You never hear about it. Never hear about it. White people see it on TV. Probably his fault. Probably his fault. Did some black shit. If you're like, Chris went missing, I just thought he quit stand-up. I didn't know that. Haven't seen him at the mics in a while. But I also don't think it's like racial. Like, you know, you're a beautiful woman. You just have like perfect symmetrical features, you know. You never hear about like a guy or lady with like buck teeth going missing. You never hear about that. Never hear about a woman with a double chin, one ear higher than the other. Help! I've gone missing. Help me! You know? You know why? Because you can't sell ads when someone looks like that, right? The algorithm wants them not to be found. In fact, if you were walking down the street and you saw a person, buck teeth, unibrow, you know, help! Dude, it trafficked me! You'd be like, just go back in the woods, please, please. I see nothing. Stay missing. It's kind of fucked up. Really fucked up. Personally, me, I don't think you've lived until you actually found a missing person. Show of hands. Has anyone found anyone who's gone missing? No. You guys have not accomplished anything in life. All right? I was in the park the other day, Trafalgar Square. I see these group of like 35-year-old men. They're like, I just caught a rare Pokemon. I caught 115 Pokemon. Have you found that 15-year-old boy that's been missing for 5 years? Right around finding a fucking Charizard. Jesus, get your priorities straight. I love that. Is that a Romanian eyebrow? Gentlemen, where's that Romanian guy? I hope he didn't steal my fucking purse. Hey, that's a callback to his set, all right? I'm celebrating him. I'm celebrating him.
Why are you giving money to the French?
Speaking of faces, I actually have a medical condition. I suffer from resting Tiger Woods' face. That's what I suffer from. Yes, I'm Tiger Woods if he woke up at 11 o'clock instead of 4 o'clock every day. That's what I look like. Didn't have his dad in his life to make him play golf. You're going to do stand-up comedy, kid. That's what you're going to do. In front of all these rats. I used to get annoyed when people would say I look like Tiger Woods. You know, they would say like dumb shit. Thank you for your time, guys. I appreciate it. Give it up for your host and the rest of the colony at Rats.
We were just having some, hello, yeah. we were just having some issues on the stream that we were sorting out. But I heard your set, and it was wonderful. This man, he emailed me this morning and said, I'm in London. Can I do the gig? Is that correct?
It's correct. Thanks for having me on.
And I just thought, wow, you're American. You might be quite good. So, and yeah, you were all right. Yeah. How long you been going over in the States?
I've been doing it for a while, like 5-6 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what made you decide to come to London?
I'm kind of like on holiday between job contracts and never been to London, so let's go. Let's do it.
Let's go. How are you finding it?
Love it, man. You guys are fun, right? You guys are fucking fun. I love it. You guys are doing space work with spices. Like, it's kind of wild.
Oh, yeah, the improv thing.
Yeah, the guy had a backpack full of spices.
Yeah,
That was quite the scene.
I was concerned about what was going to come out of that backpack.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. Okay, well, so great. And how is it in America? Because we've got a perception of it that it's kind of falling apart there at the moment.
I mean, it's always been falling apart.
Right, so nothing's changed.
It's like that drunk uncle who's just like, I'm going to go to rehab. No, you're not. Let's just be real.
Build that wall. Build that wall. Build that wall.
Oh, just what, sorry.
We're getting
Chris.
Greenland.
Is it
I
Chris?
guess we're getting Greenland. Yeah, it's Chris.
Yeah, just what Chris, sorry, guys, come on. There's 7 acts on tonight, and most of them I'm never, ever going to see again. So, no offense. But, all right, Chris, well, if you do get voted the winner tonight, will you fly back on the 25th of May?
Yes,
for the
I will
final?
use Ryanair to fly back to England.
All right. Russell seems keen. All right, well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Yeah, you too. Round of applause. All right, I'll just fill. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. So usually we don't allow filming of sets because we do it for you and you can just have it for free. But if you want to film it on your phone on lower quality, you can. But what was that, Russell? Trying to sort the frame rate out, or?
You left the running order list.
Okay.
So
Very
you're going to have
important.
to fill for a bit.
I can fill.
Okay.
So, sir, would you like to become a professional improviser? Yeah, you again. Fun, yeah. Did you have fun doing a scene in front of a crowd? Yeah, and it got some laughs. Yeah, my bits. Anyway, no, you were great, man. I think, keep it up, because a lot of people, this started as a hobby.
Now you're 4K in the hole.
Yeah, well, they laughed, so they got the joke. You didn't need to put that bit on at the end, Russell.
I just thought I'd really rub it in there.
No, we actually did the opposite. It's like you ruined it. Anyway, sir, so you've come to watch tonight. How did you hear about tonight? The man who closed the door. On an app. Franklin, did you put this on Grindr? We'll talk. We shan't mention him anymore, if you're right. Franklin, actually, come up on stage. We'll just talk to Franklin quickly before we bring our... This is Franklin, our head of marketing. So you've been working with us now for 3 weeks.
Yep.
How have you found it?
I've slept about 3 hours each day. Yeah. Loss of sleep, erectile dysfunction, and yeah.
Oh
Well,
God,
thanks
it's
to all
Caesar
for
again.
coming tonight.
So you've worked for us for 3 weeks, and how, in your capacity as marketing manager, how many people have you brought in?
So I've only managed to get in 2. Yeah, the UK economy is quite tight at the moment. Apparently.
Excuse me. Yeah, so it's the economy's fault.
It was almost impossible for me to sweat.
See.
Yes.
If politicians can do it, so can I.
Yes. So what's your plan moving forward to make Rats more successful?
What we're going to do is just sell. No, just market, yeah.
Just market
number,
it.
Caesar.
Oh yeah, so we're going to have a running tally of all the team, how
Okay.
many people they've bought. So you're on 2.
Okay.
I basically bought everyone tonight. So and how many have you bought in the 3 years you've worked here? Would you say?
3.
Oh, so I'm close for 3 weeks then.
Yeah, but he's worked here for 3 years.
That's true.
All right.
Yeah,
so
but don't forget they're real friends. So why would I subject them to this?
That's true. Anyone got any marketing tips for Franklin? Because I've tried my best, but it doesn't seem to be going in. Any tips that he could? Any suggestions for how he could maybe get some people in?
Keep it. Oh. Come see me after the show. I need you to book for next week.
All right, well, there we go. You've got a date for next week.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Bring her.
And
bring her
Rats
to
Comedy
Rats. All right. Well, thank you, Franklin, and best of luck.
Yeah,
I'm going
thank
to give
you.
you one more week, I think.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We want to
Enjoy
see
it.
that. We want to see that number go up to at least.
All right. Is that enough filling? Can I bring an act on now?
I think it's safe. We can bring an actor.
Okay. We're having a lovely night. We're having a lovely night. It's very hot in here. It is, isn't it? No? Perfect temperature. Oh, well, I am standing under a massive spotlight, so, yeah. And I've got very thick hair.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's get that clapping going as we bring our next performer to the stage by the name of
Max B.
All right. Hello, everybody. Max B, there we go. Some of you may recognize me from my work as a mic stand. Yeah, or as that guy masturbating over a pigeon on the road. That's not proud of that one. No, my name's Max B. I'm Welsh, born and bred. Yeah, thank you. Oh no, sorry, I fucked that up. I'm Welsh, born inbred. Yeah, no, we get inbred a lot. I'm not actually inbred, guys. My body's okay. My teeth are a bit fucked, to be honest. I do wear braces. I was recently told that I look like a mix between a young Willem Dafoe and an old Willem Dafoe. They just said I look like Willem Dafoe. It's a little bit offensive. If you don't know Willem Dafoe, he played the Green Goblin in Spider-Man. Yeah, he's good. He's good. I'm a bit different because I have an open bite, which means my teeth don't come together. So every time I smile, I summon Batman. Yeah, it's pretty embarrassing, honestly. I'm a bit like Batman with these braces, you know. I'm trying to stay hidden in the shadows, only come out at night. I know what you're thinking. Who's Robin? The private clinic. Joking, my teeth are so fucked, I get it for free. Hey. Oh, man. No, apparently only 0.2% of UK people wear braces. You know, so if there's any racist employers out there tonight, I could be your diversity hire. Not bad. No, I am a minority. I don't care what you say. You know, and I'm not saying that I now fully understand and relate to the struggles of the entire history of Jewish people, but like, I can't eat pork. It gets stuck in the wire, you know? So like, I'm not saying that I can like fully understand and relate to the struggles of being a gay person in a majoritively heterosexual society. I'm not saying that. But like, I've exhausted my grinder. I'm not saying that I fully understand and relate to the struggles of being a black person in a racist society, but like, these whites are driving me crazy, you know what I mean? So, some of you may be surprised to hear that I'm actually in a relationship. Yeah, I know. You'll be even more surprised to hear that it's with a woman. I know, who saw that coming? Not my mum. I recently took my partner home to meet my family, and it was literally like a gender reveal party. I was like, it's a girl! My mum was like, oh, you gutted, love. Did you want a boy? It's ridiculous. I'm not gay. I'm just quite in touch with my feminine side. I'm aware that's probably what a closeted person would say, but like, I'm not. It did mean I got... It did mean I got bullied quite a lot as a kid. You know, the classic, call me a gay boy, stick my head in the toilet, call me adopted. It got even worse when I started school. Man, it was rough, yeah. No, I was a bit of a theatre kid, so I was a bit camp. But I was also good at football, so like the bullies didn't know whether to like hit me or dap me up. So I sort of just got a lot of firm pats on the back all the time. That's how I went through school. Yeah, it wasn't nice. But the funny thing is about school is that like the teachers all think they've got it all sorted. Like they've got all these policies in place. Like we've stopped bullying. Like we're all sorted. It's all under control. I'm like, is it fuck? Is it fuck? They're like, this week, kids, is anti-bullying week. Did you have that, anti-bullying week? I was like, sorry, week? Week? What the fuck is that supposed to do, a week? What's the point of that? I was like, Miss Davidson, we need the whole Gregorian calendar, honey. Come on. Work with me here, like, it's ridiculous. And what is that supposed to do, either anti-bullying week? What, as if, like, big Marcus comes over, calls me a gay boy. I'm like, nuh-uh, Marcus, it's anti-bullying week, come on now. I like coming to school wearing a dress and high heels, like, you can't say shit, you can't say shit. Marcus is there counting down the hours, going, come on now, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna get you. It's fucking ridiculous, right? And then they're like, right, new policy, like, we got new policy. This time, we're gonna give all the kids who get bullied a bully buddy. I'm like, excuse me? First of all, if you're gonna give me a bully buddy, do not call it a bully buddy. Like, that fucking defeats the point. Secondly, they give me a bully buddy who's someone in the above year who, and get this, got bullied themselves. I'm like, don't put me with him. What's he gonna teach me? Fucking 4 eyes, look at him. I started bullying him. That's the only way to make it work. No, I had to move to England for 6th form. You know, it's the easiest way, honestly. I'd rather get called a sheep shagger, you know, it's a lot easier. You know, and I'm not saying I am a sheep shagger. I'm not saying that I am a sheep shagger. But the last time I tried to figure out my body count, I fell asleep. Hey, there you go. 9 seconds to say more A's. Nice. Okay, that's all I've got for you. Thank you, guys. Max B, thank you.
1, 2. Max B. Just sorry, you
Stay
didn't.
on.
By the way, just to let you know, I couldn't find your Instagram.
You couldn't?
No, and I tagged another person called Max B, and they put a post that they were gigging somewhere else tonight, and I messaged them. I was like, "Dude, you're gigging at Rats," and he's like, "I live in Switzerland."
You know what the funny thing about that is? I've seen him, and my surname is Burton, and his name is Burton.
That's
too.
what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
Yeah. So so I couldn't tag you.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, appreciate it though. It's the thought that counts.
Well, you know, it just means that no one will ever have to know that you did this gig. Because
Probably a good thing.
Yeah. Excuse me? No. Well, I didn't find that funny, to be honest. No, it's fine. It's good. That's the whole joke of the night, yeah, is that it's
Thank you.
the worst night in comedy, but we admit it.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Why is there a knife on the...
Oh, if any of the acts want to end it all.
Okay.
Yeah. We've just always thought, whenever we've done Rats, that the best publicity we could ever have is if an act kills himself because of the gig. And we're just sort of...
Well, I'm heading to Switzerland.
Yeah. Well, right, Russell? We just think that would be like good publicity for the night. So there's only 2 more acts left, but there is a knife there, as Max has picked out, so pointed out. Well, what have you been up to?
Not a lot. I had an interview today for a job.
Oh, what sort of job? What do you work as?
TV development, which was a big stress. So yeah.
What, having an interview?
Yeah.
Oh right, because you really want the job.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, good luck. Well, we have
Yeah,
work
I
here.
really need the job. Is probably the word.
We've got work here.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not paid, but all right, that's for the last 2 acts, if you're interested. No, we shouldn't joke about it. No, that's very honourable. Oh, that's true. Yeah. So that's seppuku. What is seppuku, Russell?
Well,
I can see, but what's your take on it?
I mean, it's
Put it up there. So what? How do you know about it? What are you putting up there? I'm so sorry about.
Well, it's just, you know, it's like I feel like every week the worst comedian should practice this time-honoured ritual.
It is a time-honoured ritual from Japan, the East. All right, well, Max, if you do want to learn how to do broadcast media, we have a streaming studio in there, and we'd happily train you up. Do you live in London?
I'd love to. Yeah, I do.
Okay, wicked. Well, you've got the job. You start next week. So there we go. The second job interview was a big success.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Max B.
Appreciate it.
Round of
Thank you
applause.
so much.
Thank you. It's in there. All right. So there we go. What's that? They can't shout something out and then get shy.
I just knew that my friend would fancy Russell.
Okay. Oh, by the way, that was Luke, by the way, and it's his birthday today. No, it's his birthday yesterday.
Happy birthday,
yesterday.
Luke.
And he said, I'll bring some friends down. And he did. And one of them was Alan. Have Alan texted you? What was his feedback?
He said he had a great time.
All right. And how old are you? 39. Wow, on the cusp of 40. Yes. Exciting times. All right. So, is this your best birthday ever? Wow, well done. That's all down to you guys. In fact, actually, so you, the lady who messaged me on Instagram today, you're a TikToker, right? I'm very embarrassed. And we was happy birthday, Luke. Oh, that's so nice. Well, maybe we do this outside broadcast before the show. That's what Caesar was doing. Maybe you could have a go at doing that next week if you fancy. No, not scream it. You do your own, less sexually aggressive take on it. Yeah.
No, please, we do not need any more
I
of
thought,
that.
if you're a TikToker, you can do something for the first half hour upstairs that doesn't
show us how it's done.
Doesn't alienate the whole audience and the bar we're working in. If you fancy it, anyway. What's the other thing? Oh, fine. All right. Whatever you want to do. Right. Do you want to do it next week? Great. All right. Well, you're hired. So.
Wow, this is a productive night, isn't it?
All right, just before we bring the penultimate act on, anyone else looking for any work? Yeah, what's your sort of background? What do you do currently?
Currently, I'm a full-time parent.
You have children? Oh my God,
they
that's
bald as
terrifying.
well?
All right, but do you have a job? Oh no, so you're. Oh, so your wife's wealthy and she just looks. How are you? So you've got how many children do you have? Right, and your wife's not wealthy and you don't work?
For like 2 months.
Okay, what were you doing before?
I used to work in hospitality, in event management.
Okay, cool. Right, all right, well, wicked. Well, yeah, you've just got Franklin's job. So, sorry, Franklin. At least you got a girlfriend out of it, or a date. She fancies Russell and Franklin. Can't have all of my staff. What's that? Threesome, yeah, okay. Russell, you fancy having a threesome with Franklin? For the team, come on.
Hang on.
Yeah, bonding sesh, yeah, thank you. What filth are you going to put up here? Well, in your own time.
I don't know where Max B come from, but that's how much I want the threesome.
All right. That looks like a hole. Anyway, let's go. Come on, let's bring up an ultimate act on. I've got to get the dog home.
That's what they call it.
No, I'm talking about. She's fast asleep, by the way. I know a lot of you are concerned.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is my second favourite act of the night, the penultimate one. So, Harry, without further ado, who are we bringing up?
Stefan Harvey!
How do, bastards? Hello, Wembley. This night does not merit William Morris wallpaper. My name's Steph. I'm from a town in West Yorkshire called Huddersfield. Give me a cheer if you've heard of it. Yeah. My favourite nightclub back in Huddersfield is a club called Tokyo. A funny story about Tokyo is one day I got a call from my best mate who was on holiday in Japan. And he rang me up and he said, Steph, you never guess what? I'm on a night out in Tokyo and I've just been to a nightclub called Huddersfield. I really like that joke because it's the other way round. Give me a cheer if you've watched or read anything from Lord of the Rings. Yeah. So I bet you're looking at me and I know what you're thinking. Legolas has been smoking too much weed. I mean, Aragorn's been smoking too much weed. Fuck's sake. I'm always hanging out with my mates that love Lord of the Rings and they're all chatting away about it and everything and they're all talking about their favourite parts and they're like, Steph, what's your favourite part? And, you know, I've never seen it, but I want to fit in, so I dig myself a hole and I say something silly like, God, inflation's through the roof these days, isn't it? Do you remember back in the day when Frodo's just used to cost 5p each? Thank you. Just a little vibe check. Just a little vibe check. Does anybody else in the room think that Tom Jones looks like one of those white people who identifies as black? It's not a no, is it? No, obviously, blackface is completely unacceptable, but I do think if you should be able to dress up as any celebrity in some way or another through some other symbol, right? So I went to a party recently, and I was wearing a hat that said, "Make America Great Again." And everyone was like, "Oh, if you come as Donald Trump," and I was like, "Oh, no,
Fake news.
Kanye West." You fluffed my punchline a bit there. That wasn't on. Speaking of race relations, it's not comforted in my accent, that is it? No. Have you seen those prison-themed cocktail bars they've got in London these days? Yeah, prison-themed cocktail bars. Yeah, yeah. It turns out it's the only place in the UK where there's a disproportionate number of white people behind bars. Yeah, I'm saying it. On the topic of prisons, I work in schools teaching young boys about toxic masculinity and harmful gender norms. And one of the stats I share with them is what proportion of the UK prison population is male? Give me a cheer if you think it's 60%. Give me a cheer if you think it's 80%. It's actually 96%. Yep, thank you. Best joke of the set, that. Yep. Do you want to hear another stat? 100% of landlords can't read. Facts. When I'm working in schools, sadly, there's still a lot of homophobia. I don't know if anyone remembers growing up, if a lad got his ear pierced, didn't matter which side he got pierced, his mates might say, "You got the gay side pierced." Do you remember when Donald Trump got shot? Yeah, it turns out he got shot in the gay ear. It's funny because he's gay. A lot of doing the masculinities work makes me think about men in my life, like my dad. Recently, we were watching telly and an advert came on for men's sanitary pads, basically incontinence pads for aging men like him, and he got really angry and he said, "What? They're saying men can have periods now! It's woke ideology gone mad!" And then he got so angry he pissed himself.
I'm coming. Oh. Stephen Harvey there.
Yeah.
A welcome return. I remember you did the gig when we were in the sex dungeon.
Yeah. Smell more interesting in there.
It definitely had an interesting smell, which is why we left there. It had a good... by the way, Russell, your screen's gone completely dead, by the way. Okay. What have you been up to since we last seen you? That was like a good 2 years ago.
Monitoring the Chinese army for a job.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We had a Chinese national working on the stream tonight.
Oh, yeah,
She's just left.
Yeah.
What are they up to, the Chinese army?
Just constantly trying to modernize, baby.
Yeah, I went to China last January.
Oh, where'd you go?
I went to Shanghai.
Shanghai, cool.
Classic.
Yeah.
And
did the masters there. Nice time.
You say that again?
I did a masters in
Yeah,
Shanghai.
it's a great place. And then I went to, I won't pronounce it correctly, but I went to Jingduzhen.
Jingduzhen,
Yeah.
famous for its porcelain.
It was amazing. Honestly, guys, if you like porcelain, you have to go to this
Go to
city. It's
Jingduzhen.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't even know that I liked porcelain until I went there. I was honestly, I'm not lying. On the plane back, I threw all my clothes away and I just filled my suitcase with Chinese porcelain.
Yeah. And if you can't afford that, you can just go to Stoke-on-Trent.
All right, well, it's good to see you.
Cool. Yeah, you too.
Yeah,
mate.
thanks for the insight into China, and we'll see you very soon. All right, let's bring the last act on because we've got to go home. The crew in there, they're dead basically. So Okay, but you'll be motivating them moving forward. Does that sound like a good job? Hospitality. Great. How old's your child?
8 months.
Wow, that's small. Yeah, little one. Must be a welcome relief to be out from that right now.
I mean, some days yes, some days no.
Yeah. How does your wife feel about you doing stand-up? Is she supportive? Too supportive. Well, I wish I had a wife like that. Wish I had a wife. Anyway, God no. That was good. I'm just waiting for you, Russell. I wish I had an ex-wife. I wish I had a relationship that lasted more than 3 dates. Anyway.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the final episode, your final act of the evening. Let's get those hands together as we welcome to the stage.
Is the E silent? John Pape.
Since I look like a tit, the stakes could not be higher. Fortunately, to one person, I'm mildly amusing. Every third gig is going great guns, and post-show, I'll gain 2 new followers, desperate to know, where have I heard your voice? A sequence of clues. Premier Christian radio, where faith comes to life. For contemporary Christian music and faith-based discussion, Premier Christian radio, your voice of hope. And one more. You're listening to Premier Christian Radio, because your mother sucks cocks in hell. That's right, Soho. I am the former live continuity announcer for Premier Christian Radio. And let me just say, I have nothing but goodwill for that radio station. At most faith-based stations, as soon as you start to manifest symptoms of demonic possession, in my case, after smoking acid-dip cigarettes at a week-long gay slamming party organised by the Bishop of Southwark, you are Shepherd's Crook, yanked out of that transmission booth faster than you can say, "Catamite cock-sucking sons of Adam. Your cocking prayers are worthless. There is no God here." At Premier Christian Radio. After that outburst, complaints were numerous. But as the head of transmission joked to me afterwards, "John, let he who is without sin live broadcast the first stone." Sadly, my position became untenable on Palm Sunday, when with preternatural force, I rammed the microphone up my own anus. To be honest, I'd have left soon anyway. Taking off the pop shield live on air, whacking up the volume, and then ramming the full length of the microphone up my own anus was simply the catalyst. And when I came to, I was the first to say, "Hands in the air, that was a breach of contract." Unsurprisingly, contract terminated, redundancy withheld. They had a whip round for an exorcist. But I said, don't worry. I'm just going to sweat this one out, I reckon. Also, I've already got a new job. Jet washing pedalos at Black Gang Chine. From the little I remember, expiating my own drug-induced demons whilst jet washing pedalos at the UK's oldest theme park was the summer of my life. I was like, cocksuckers, idolaters, whores, death is coming down your fucking throat, nun's tits. I'm relieved to say the man who stands before you now has purged himself of Lucifer, Satan, Old Nick. So I was relieved to hear, so long as the wind was blowing south, the kiddies couldn't hear a word. On the cock-sucking teacups! And I could only have been John Pape. Thank you and good night!
2, 1. Don't go anywhere as we wrap up the night. Thank you, John Pape there.
Thank you! Are we
Well,
going to
that
have
was
an
a
awkward
very-
conversation?
Very intense there you have there. I hadn't noticed before. It doesn't have to be awkward.
No, it can be nice and relaxed. I love your auburn hair.
Thank you so much. I love the point that you've made in your fringe. Yeah, you're staring quite intensely into my hair there, John. Yeah.
It's very beautiful and glossy.
Thank you. Yeah, I use a nice conditioner.
Good to know. Good to know.
How was that then? That's the sort of act that we're looking for here at Rats, by the way. That's sort of what we set the night up for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
So are you this strange offstage?
Slightly less. I do voiceovers
Okay.
this week for Married at First Sight Australia.
Wow, creaming it. Wow, so we got fans of that.
We do indeed.
Better than Severance, yeah. I mean, I'm sorry. The reason I was so critical of Severance is because I loved the first series so much, and I'm just so disappointed. Yeah, but have you watched either series of Severance?
I've got nothing on Severance.
How about avocado and toast?
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, we were waiting for you to get your cayenne and pepper out. All right, well, thanks, John.
No problem.
I struggled with that, I'm not going to lie. But I liked your act. Yeah. All right. You got to be honest about these things. All right, guys. Well, that is the end of what can only be described as a classic Rats. You've been to a few, haven't you? You're like number 4. You've watched. Yes, and hey, we'll take it. And have you seen it change? Is it for the? Would you say it's changed for the better or worse? A low point. Yeah. It's back on track. Yeah. Well, that was his last show with Rats. We cannot lose our regular customers. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Him in the room didn't work. Right. Okay. Well, I believe Russell's clocked off for the night. Or are you looking for the remote? All right, cool. Well, I mean, we should vote for the winner. Russell, have you lost the remote? Okay, so here it is.
Press the button quick.
Oh, there we go. That was the most drama of the whole night. We could have lost the stream, which
crisis averted.
Which I've just looked at, and 2 people are watching, and I've got it on my phone, so I'm assuming I'm one of them. So glad I've sunk $6,000 into the tech on this show. I mean, it's really paying off. Anyway, can I have the running order so we can do our vote? And it's, by the way, guys, any one of you except Robert could have won tonight. He's gone. All right.
You,
So
you took it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we've lost the running order.
I've been chasing you all night for it.
Okay.
I'll go and find it. You've left it.
Yeah, and we'll do our vote. I'm really sorry about this. I think I've got. What's the thing where you lose stuff all the time? Alzheimer's. Yeah. How have you found it, sir? Would you come back to this show? Good. All right. Wicked. There we go. Round of applause for a repeat customer. Ladies who wouldn't speak to me properly, would you return to this show? We're honest on stage. You should be honest in the audience. Yeah. No, that's good. Yeah. If we don't want people here who aren't enjoying it. Not for the whole show, anyway. I'm actually come back every week. I mean, we've got Russell does that on his own. All right.
Yep.
All right. Well, thanks for your honesty, and we appreciate that. All right. So we're now going to have a vote for our favourite act. So just stand up, give us a wave when I read your name out, because we will have forgotten who is who, and that's no offence. It's just it's been a very challenging evening. All right. So Robert, you still here? No, he's gone to sex pest someone. All right.
Probably with Caesar.
Huh? Yeah, him and Caesar double teaming some poor Chinese students. Anyway, as Stefan monitors them. Anyway.
My fine lady.
All right. If we liked Kat Baker, give us a round of applause. There she is, Kat. Did we like Scott Manley Hadley? Oh, very good. Chris Saunders. Did we enjoy Chris Saunders? Chris, he's still here. Oh, you didn't want to stand up? Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Oh, no. Racist, someone say. Yeah, we're not. All right. Max B, who's now got a job here at Rats. Stefan Harvey. And last but not least, John Pape. Well, it's between Kat and Scott. For me, anyone disagree?
I think John was the best.
What?
The last act.
Right, but he didn't get voted for.
What do you mean?
But it's done on audience vote, and he did not get the loudest round of applause.
Well, people cheered for him.
Yeah, but not the loudest. We can put him through, but we want the audience's winner. So, Scott and Kat. If you liked Kat, give us another round of applause. And if you like Scott, give us a round of applause. I think you can both go through to the final. All three, and John as well. In fact, all of you. No. All three. Well, thank you guys. That's been another classic Rats. Do go upstairs, enjoy a drink, and we'll see you all very soon, except the two angry ladies who hate us. Good night.